Hello again, it's another U534 restoration video. We have some amazing relics yet again. These were found in the engine room of U534. Wow, what an absolute privilege it is to actually own these and share this with the U-boat fanatics out there, same as me. This is quite interesting. We don't know, well, I certainly don't know much about these at all, but I do know that there's a certain amount of rust on these, and spanners normally have markings to identify the sizes. This smaller one, I don't know if there's something already just there. See it? It's just, is that a 13? Does that say 13? Or does that say 12? 12 or 13? Looks like 13 maybe. That's quite interesting. Is there anything down here? Oh, something there. Is that a 10? A 1? Don't know. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Normally when I have two identical things, like I did with the previous video with the flares, I'll just do one of them and keep one of them as a rust relic, another one as a partial restoral. I'm not fully restoring them, as you'll know, or you don't know. I just try and get the rust off them and see a bit more, make them look a bit more presentable. You want to try and keep the authenticity of the item. You don't want to buff up. You see a lot of people doing restorals online, and they basically make it look brand shiny new. You want to keep it with some character is the best way. So I am definitely going to be doing this one, and that's going to be going in the big bucket one, big bucket electrolysis system, homemade. Take off the rust and see. It's got a bit of a bent in it, a bit of a kink. Yep, that's all good. Shows it's been used. And see if we can find that. That is pretty well marked with rust. There's so much on that. It's really quite pitted as well. But trust me, the rust removal can sometimes hide and reveal the secrets of many an item that we have. So that's going to be one of our next clips. We're going to get the rust off, certainly off of this one first. And then we'll show you what we actually find. I'm convinced that is there something else on that as well on that side. See it? Just sits a bit there. It's difficult to get the camera to show, but I'm sure that's 13. It looks like 13. It's so bad. So bad. But hey, we might get it cleared up a good bit. So stay tuned. Looking forward to seeing what other relics I can obtain and share with you. Amazing that these things are actually available. I was actually asked where they get them from. Well, they came from the museum down in Liverpool, which sold a lot of their stuff off, and it's beginning to surface quite a lot now in different places online. A lot of sellers are selling stuff at actual sort of military fairs and whatnot. Not but great. Some stuff I've had off eBayers as well, which I'll share. I will need to show you some of the stuff I've already restored in separate videos that you might be interested in, and some of the stuff where I've actually done a bit of research and discovered more about the items that I've actually managed to obtain myself, which is cool, which I like to share with everybody. As I say, I'm not a U-boat expert, not by any means. There's more people out there more into it than me. However, if you have the interest like me, you know it's exciting to see stuff like. Well, I've had a good go at getting this cleaned with the wire brush on the drill. I'll need to actually replace the drill brush now because it's worn, so I'll need to give this another going over to get into the end parts, but it's still quite rusted bits. But the electrolysis has really brought that up phenomenal, really good. It's got a bit of a kink still in it, which I already had, so I'm maybe going to take that to the garage, heat it up, and then just straighten it out gently and then buff it out for there. That might be an option. I mean, that's what it looked like beforehand, similar rust situation, not inside, it's a bigger one clearly, but it just shows you. Now on this you might be able to see already, as I'm showing it, some telltale signs of markings. We have two, one here which you can just see, and another one you can just see. Now this is 19, as far as I know. This looks like 19. Let's measure that up. Yep, that's as close as I can get that to 19. Don't know how well you'll be able to see that. And I think this is a 23. That's what that looks like. It looks like a 23, doesn't it? It's very difficult to see. It's quite worn. So let's have a look at that and see. Always the same, isn't it? It moves when you least want it to. So I reckon that is about a 23. Obviously there's some give and take there with the fact it's rusted, but still it's pitted because of the rust. So I think that would coincide with what's actually there on, which I can actually see. It looks like 23 there and a 19, which is good. I mean, I check it out with these magnifying glasses. They're actually quite good, actually. I can't remember where I got them from. G&M, G&L. You get them in Asda. So that shows what we're doing. Another restoration, another clean restoration as I call it. It's not bringing it back to full spec and taking all the pit out it and that. You'd be there all day and it would just look like a normal spanner. You want to have it some historical, you know, all I'm doing is removing the rust and trying to rectify it back into shape and the way it needs to be, and then that'll go on the display along with the other one. But thanks for watching, and I'll show a quick clip once I've got it straightened and the other wire brush, giving it a good going over again. Thanks. So we've got the spanner now straightened, as you can see. Basically I just put it in the vise and in the jaws and just gently applied pressure closing it. Didn't need to heat or anything, which is perfect. Gave it another wee razzle dazzle sparkle up with the old drill and the wire brush. So that's us, that's it now completed. This will go on display in the house for another fantastic talking point. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy these clips. Stay tuned for more U534 Relic Restorals. Bye for now.